Hello. I am really glad to see you. Unfortunately, I'm having a problem with seeing the chat again today. So fortunately, I've got my laptop here. I'm going to open that up and see if I've got a better connection there. It's a crazy thing. I don't understand why that happens. It may just be that we're still having some connectivity issues here. Fortunately, we are basically reconfiguring our network here on Monday. It's not going to can't happen until Monday because there are some parts that we need that they won't have access to, and so the technician will be here with them on Monday. They're actually putting in a different antenna. We get signal from via antenna. They're putting in a bigger antenna. We're actually boosting the speed by about 50%, and then changing some of the configuration here. So it should be better the next time I'm live with you. Unfortunately, right now, I can't see if there's any questions or comments or who's here. So I'm going to see if I can resolve that. Excuse me here. Uh-oh. No problem. Need some new cables too, because the little tongues break off and they don't stay connected very well. So let's see if we can find a way to support that so it won't come out. Okay, so bear with me for just a minute. I didn't realize this was a problem. We actually had a little brownout a minute ago, which is why I was late getting connected. But okay, so hopefully everything is now good, and I'm going to see if I can log in here and see what's going on. So give me just another moment. Log into my YouTube channel on. There we go. All right. Okay, good. So I can see messages. So this is going to be a little weird because I'm live here, but I need to look down here to get the messages. So I hope you'll understand. Hey, Loren, good to see you. That's Lao Tenzu. Nice to see you. Please read all. Why do you recommend the 6-week program after the fast? Why not less time? Why not more? What's supposed to happen to the body in that time? What's it doing? Well, it's very simple that what I found over the 30 years that more than 30 years that I've been fasting, and 23 plus years that I've been running the Tanglewood Wellness Center, where we fasted thousands of people, is that most people need about 6 weeks to be at 100%. And so it's a 6-week program. Not more, not less, not more because we don't need more, not less because less doesn't work as well. Okay, what happens is the body finishes cleaning out the garbage that's still circulating, has a chance to rebalance any nutrients that might be lost, etc. And winds up, I mean, what happens as a result of the 6-week program is that people are able to get to 100% of what they're currently capable of. That's basically what's happening. All right, top of the morning, sir. This is Michael. As always, appreciate you and much love. Thank you for your time. You are very, very welcome. Thank you very much for your comments. I appreciate that. That's weird. It's a bit of a lag time. So I'm seeing myself live and seeing my bit of a lag here below. So it's freaking me out. Send prayers and positivity as I undergo a 63-day fast. Okay, so I don't know much about your situation, Michael. I hope you have experienced guidance. I wouldn't recommend anyone fast more than a week without experienced guidance. And I don't know if you're aware of this, but I guide people through the process via Skype. I guarantee much better results with my guidance because actually knowing what's going on makes all the difference in the world. So seriously consider that. There's a payment plan via Skype. So if the budget is an issue, there's a way to make it work in most cases. I mean, every single client, thousands of people have told me much better process with your guidance than when I tried to do this on my own. So I would certainly never encourage anyone to do what you're doing without having experienced guidance. And still, most people should probably never do it, but definitely only with experienced guidance. Okay. Liana Elizabeth, yay, I hope to catch the first bit of this before my morning yoga class. Liana Elizabeth, retiring 6 years from Portland. Nice to meet you, Liana. I'm glad you're here. I hope you have an amazing class, and I'm glad you're here with us. We'll jump into some stuff pretty soon here. Maria says, good morning, Lautins. Do you think that high-level competition physical activity is appropriate for the human body? If not, then what do you think is appropriate? Yeah, there's nothing wrong with high-level competition. I mean, it depends on exactly what the activity is. You know, what I would say is that there are some things that are more appropriate than others. For instance, well, here's an absurd example. Okay, sumo wrestling. You know, not a good thing. I mean, people eating an absurd amount of calories and dying young as a result of that. But running, swimming, cycling, perfectly fine. There's nothing wrong with these. I'm not so sure that running a marathon is really a healthy thing for most bodies to do. Maybe it's perfectly fine as long as someone's had proper training, working up to it. But many people hurt themselves doing that. I think there's a lot of things that may not be, but there's nothing wrong with high-level physical competition. Okay. Let's see. Liana says, I fasted with Loren twice. Okay, I know who you are. Okay, change your name a little bit. So she says, I fasted with Loren twice at Tango with such a wealth of knowledge. Thank you so much for your kind comments, Liana. I appreciate that. Lautensu says, you know of any high-level competition athlete eating the optimal diet? I've known various who were very close to optimal, if not completely optimal. And yeah, I mean, there's no reason we can't feel and function amazingly well. Personally, I've never been more fit than I am now at 59. And I'm certainly too old for most serious competition. And yet, it's easy to maintain a high level of strength and fitness, and without carrying additional weight. I mean, we don't need to be burdened by excess